Have you ever used your bra as a slingshot?
No.
No.
You're listening to the Smartest Girl in the World podcast. There's nothing she doesn't know. Nivine, psh, Nash, psh, whoa, and her co-host
Jason. Nash.
Woo!
Yeah, that
And
does
then
sound
imagine like a bunch of people are like throwing their bras and stuff at you when we say co-host.
good. Okay. All right.
I'm thinking like live show.
Oh, yeah. You'd get upset if they threw bras at me, wouldn't you? Wouldn't you be mad?
I'd be like, is that my size?
Bras are expensive. Well, how much is a bra these days?
Who are you buying bras for?
I'm not. I've never bought a bra. I'm asking. I've heard they're expensive.
Bras are like average $60
That's expensive.
for something that goes under your shirt. Yeah,
How often can you wear a bra? Can you wear it like once a week or three
you
times
can wear
a
it
week?
every day.
You can? Do you wear the same bra every day?
I would say I wear the same bra through the week. I have different bras for different kinds of shirts,
Right on.
but
Right on.
I don't know.
And yours are not more because you have nothing. Welcome to the show, everybody. Thank you so much. This is episode 3.
Is there anything you've learned since being on this podcast?
Well, I'll tell you something.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've learned that there's lots of people out there that want anal sex. That seems to be every 5th call.
Do they do that because they think it's like just funny, or are they serious?
No, I think everybody wants somebody's butt. And I'm surprised that people are having trouble finding people to have anal sex because the only phone calls we get are about that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know.
I just think
maybe, but
that's
it's great.
vile.
What's what?
It's vile.
Well, it's great. Well, now you can't say that. It can't
Well,
be
can I tell you
judgmental.
a story that
Yeah.
some girl
Tell me.
told me and Yasmin?
Yeah.
It was an old friend of ours,
Okay.
and she was obsessed with anal sex.
Yeah.
Like it was her thing.
Yeah.
And she would like brag that she didn't have regular sex with a guy, and she's like, I only like give him my butt, and I'm like, somehow that's worse, but okay. And then one time,
Somehow that's more intrusive.
I was
yeah.
like asking questions, right? Like me and Yasmin were like sitting there asking her a million questions, and I was like, do you ever like, is there any like accident or is it gross?
Yeah.
And she was like, yeah. Like very casually. And she said once, and this was like a very, very hot guy that she was sleeping with.
Sure.
And she goes, yeah, like I was like,
Wait, what does that have to do with it? So if
it makes it more embarrassing. I don't know
more
why.
embarrassing. If the guy's an adult, it's fine. He can get poop all over himself.
Yeah, because it's like, you're not embarrassed.
You're not embarrassed.
But then it's like this really cute guy, and he was like, oh, there's something on your bed, and it was poop. And he goes, oh, it's just poop. And she was like, oh, it's okay, just throw it to the side. And he just threw it to the side, and I was like, and it made me never have anal sex.
You should have told that story to our callers. Then maybe they would think twice about it.
But the anal sex community doesn't find that gross. Like they're like, oh, it's poop.
My God, we might have to start over.
I'm so sorry. I thought this was a safe place to share story. It's not me.
No, I know. It's just like, that's wild.
No, I know.
Well, there you go. See, you're doing such a good job on this show. You're sharing parts of your life.
I'm sharing other people's stories.
I really believe in this podcast. I think
Thank
it's going to
you.
be so amazing. We had a great response from the second episode, and we finally have some singles out there. We have 4 singles that appeared on the show. I know that you've been dealing with a lot of shyness from people that want help but don't.
You guys are shy as hell.
Yeah, well, they don't want to be made fun of or made to look stupid. I get it.
I would just never be shy about.
It's tough. It's tough to put yourself out there. In
Really?
any regard. A lot of people have trouble. Yeah, we're not.
I would like be obsessed with this podcast, like being part of this podcast, and not just because it's mine, but like if I was someone else, I'd be like, oh, let's do this.
Yeah.
Use me. Let me put my face out there.
Yeah. Well, I agree. I think it's going to take some time, but so what do we have for today, boss?
So we're switching it up today.
Okay, let's do it.
I don't want to get you guys all turned on with more singles, so we're gonna take a little break on the singles.
Okay.
We'll come back to them next week.
Okay.
But we're going to go through some of the email
Ooh,
submissions.
great. I'm ready. And if you want a third take, we can call my mom, because I know you wanted to develop a segment where my mom calls in.
Oh, yeah.
And she's at home today, so maybe if a question comes up that's right for her,
Let's see.
we can call her.
All right. We've got Jake.
Jake from
State Farm.
Ah.
Met this girl that has a boyfriend.
Yeah.
She told me she is looking for a friend with benefits situation because she found out her boyfriend is cheating on her. I told her to break up with him, but she told me that she still lives at his house, so she's just going to stay in the relationship and cheat. I told her maybe he'll do it, and I took her number. She said the only reason she's cheating is because he's cheating on her. I like your font choice, by the way. I guess on my submission, it's like a special font.
And now he's hitting on you.
Thanks, Jake.
Jake, you need to back away. Never, ever talk to that person again.
Yeah.
There's going to be major problems. That is not something that will end well for you.
You shouldn't want to be a part of that.
Don't be a part of that, Jake.
It's just drama.
Even if no one ever found out, just being in that situation is bad for your soul, bad for your mental, and get away.
I think that when you hook up with someone, you pick up the best and the worst traits of them. And so if you were to hook up with this girl, she seems very already vindictive. Like if she thinks her boyfriend's cheating, she's cheating but not breaking up with him.
You have a call.
Our first call.
Who is it?
My family. Sima. She's vindictive. So you're putting on that energy.
Very good.
So before you sleep with someone, think of the worst thing that they are, and are you okay with having that?
When should someone start sleeping with someone?
So I really don't think it matters.
Okay.
I think you should wait to like know them a little bit. But I think like if you feel like you know someone on like the second date, I don't believe that like if you wait, it will make that much of a difference. Like if someone's planning on using you, guys will hold out, use you, and then still leave you. So it's like they'll wait and still their intentions will always shine through. So if you feel like sleeping with them, sleep with them.
And what do you think about people that just sleep with each other and nothing else?
What do I think about it?
Yeah.
I think it's really like, I think you're going to have like a hole in your heart and like an emptiness and a loneliness. And you're going to not trust yourself or take yourself serious. I think that's my personal opinion. I think if you think you're okay with sleeping around and it makes you feel good, you should go for it. But I've never heard of, I don't know anyone that's done that and felt satisfied. Like they always feel incredibly lonely.
Oh, right.
I don't know. But you should do, it's your body. You can do whatever you want. Right?
Right. What if you can't find somebody that you love, but you want to have sex?
And you don't, like, then I think that's when, like, you should, like, pay.
Oh.
I know that's crazy, but then it's like, you're like, I don't know.
Now we're getting into a good topic.
You're not.
Prostitution.
You're not hurting anyone.
Right.
If anything, you're helping someone.
Sure.
But you're not giving someone the wrong idea. And if you're just looking for sex, I think that that's a great option.
Wow.
It's go to someone who it's their job.
What do you think about a sugar daddy situation?
I think it's okay. Like, I don't have any thoughts on it. I just think that, again, if you're looking for something serious, it's probably not, you're not going to find it with a guy that pays for girls. Because
that is paying for it in a way, right?
Well,
that is a
but
form
I think
of prostitution.
a sugar daddy situation is you're selling like kind of like an idea. I don't think you're necessarily sleeping with them.
Well, let's say you are. Is being a sugar daddy, is that a form of prostitution?
I don't think so.
No?
Maybe. I don't know. Let's talk about it. You think so?
Well, I don't know. He comes, he brings a Gucci bag, and then she sleeps with him, and then, or he comes over, she's like, I don't have my rent this month. Well, let's say it's reversed.
But,
Let's
okay,
say it's
but-
a man. Let's
Yeah.
say it's a man. He goes over, he sleeps with the woman.
Yeah.
He says, "Oh, babe, I need $1,100 for my rent."
She should. No. I don't like the reverse situation.
Why? What's wrong with the reverse?
I don't like it.
Well, I was trying not to be sexist.
I don't like it at all. If a guy ever asks you for rent money, you have to go.
Yeah?
Yeah, you have to go.
What if the sex is incredible?
No.
What if the woman just wants to have sex? No.
No. I don't like it.
Really?
Not on this show.
Okay, there you go. The queen has spoken. You are the smartest, so
Okay, so let me ask you a question.
yeah. By the way,
I want to
the other
dive
day-
into prostitution.
The other day, I said to Nivine, we were like trying to figure something out. We were like, I think it's this, or you think it's this, and she goes, "Listen, I don't like to be challenged."
I hate to be challenged. No, you were asking me. I Jason thinks I don't know music, and I guessed the Amy Winehouse song that he was like.
Oh, she
thinking
did.
of.
She did it really well.
I know a lot of songs.
Okay, the Supreme song came on, "Baby Love," and it was like it's like dun 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 dun, and I go, "Oh my God, that's an Amy Winehouse song." So
And then he
I go to
proceeds-
put Rehab on,
No,
and
he
Nivine,
put like
to your
3
credit-
wrong songs.
No. To your credit, Nivine goes, "That's Back to Black,"
Yeah.
and I was actually really impressed. That you knew that because I didn't know you knew music like that, and I was like, "Wow, you have a really good
Amy
ear."
Winehouse.
Well, I didn't know you knew Amy Winehouse. I was very, very impressed. But in the moment, I was like, I put on a different song. I'm like,
He goes, "It's not it." And
I go, "No, it's your, you're no good. It's you're no good," like that. And then she goes, "I do." She goes, "It's Back to Black. I do not like to be challenged."
No, because then you go. So I had gotten it right, and he's like, "Oh yeah, you got it right." And then he goes, "Okay," and then covers the screen. He goes, "Guess this next song then." And so I was like, "No, I don't like to be challenged."
Yeah.
Because I know a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
I just I know that like men don't love like the smartest woman, so
Well, that's not true.
I sometimes
at
I'm like, "Oh
all.
no, explain that to me." I don't know.
I'm just coexisting as a person and having fun with you. I think you're very smart. And I said,
think I
and
don't
when
know
I'm wrong,
music.
when I'm wrong, I go, "You were right," and you
Yeah,
were.
yeah, you do.
I do. I say you're right, and I love that you knew that. I was like, oh, I was very impressed.
So that's the thing about me is I know so much, but I don't feel the need because I feel so confident.
Yeah.
I don't feel the need to be like, "Oh, I actually know a lot about music." I'm like, "Oh,
Right.
it's fine."
Right.
Like
You
I
just
don't
know it.
care. I don't care to prove how smart I am.
Okay, what John Cougar Mellencamp song has a man's first name and a woman's first name? John Cougar Mellencamp. It's a man's first name and a woman's first name in the title.
You mean Jack and Diane?
Oh my God, you got it. I had somebody reach out about the show. We used to do these sketches with this news reporter who was great. Her name is Colby Smalzell.
She's funny.
The
I saw that
best
one.
name ever. And she reached out to be on the show,
Yeah.
but she hasn't sent a video yet.
You have to
she will.
chase people for videos, which
You
is
do?
so funny.
But didn't you meet someone at a bar there? And today Nivine goes, she goes, "I think we have to start going out and
Meeting
meeting
singles."
singles. And I was like,
Jason was like, "All right, hey, no problem."
no, I didn't say that.
He's like, "You get the guys, I'll get the girls." And hey, just to be safe, let's go to different bars. So we've got lots of submissions to
Okay.
go through.
All right,
We
let's
did
go.
one. If you have a submission, email advice
Uh-huh.
at thesmartestgirlpodcast.com.
Advice at thesmartestgirlpodcast.com. So if you want to leave a message, it's 323-860-6600. Okay, there we go.
All right. So we got Jake down.
Jake, what are you doing? Walk away, Jake. I think guys, too, they feel like, okay, this girl is offering me a chance to sleep with her. And then they're like, well, this is all I can get. So let me do it, you know?
No.
I think guys do feel that way.
Really?
Yeah, and Jake should know that he can do a lot better.
Jake, if all you can get is someone that's not
Being
the
cheated
best,
on.
then you should you got to look at yourself. You're emitting a bad aura.
Prostitution, Jake. That's what Nivine said to do.
Just get a prostitute.
I don't know if that's such great advice.
Really?
Either.
If you're
Well,
just
it's illegal.
looking just to
illegal.
sleep with someone, what do you mean?
It's illegal.
Okay, this one's supposed to stay anonymous.
Okay. Steve, how are you?
I've been dating 2 people. This is a guy. I've been dating 2 people at the same time, and I really like them both. They each bring something unique to the table. I'm struggling to decide who to pursue a serious relationship with. To complicate matters, one of them just confessed that they're falling in love with me.
Ooh.
And the other one has hinted at wanting to take things to the next level.
Ooh.
How
That's
do
just
I
bragging?
Yeah. How do I navigate this
They're
love
both
triangle?
in love with me.
And how do I make sure I'm not making the wrong choice? I love the in-depth question from guys.
Oh, yeah.
That's really funny to me.
Why?
I don't know. I didn't expect that.
Well, sure. Guys have, feelings and emotions, and sometimes they can access them.
What should he do?
Well, listen, he's got to go with the one. It's like in baseball, right? It's like you got the 7th game of the World Series. You got to go with the one that's going to last 9 innings. You know what I mean? The pitcher. You got to go with the pitcher that's going to last.
So you
9
make them
innings.
both pitch. See who's best. Run them through like a.
Take them to a batting cage. see who throws the hardest.
You are batting for my heart.
And then decide whoever throws over 80 miles an hour, you pick. No, you have to pick the one that's gonna. First of all, you have to throw beauty out the window. The way they look,
Really?
you have to throw it out the window because beauty fades. 100%.
Really?
Yes.
Have you seen Monica Bellucci or whatever her name is?
Monica Bellucci? Let me tell you something. There's some guy somewhere that dated Monica Bellucci that was like, okay, I'm over it.
She's gorgeous.
I promise you.
You know she's with Tim Burton.
Oh, really?
I just think that's the most random couple.
She's very beautiful, for sure. But
I've been told I look like her.
yeah, I could say it. Hey, you do.
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
Okay. Sorry.
Let's not turn this into the wrong kind of show. Okay, you go.
Okay, here's what I think you should do. Some may find this unethical. We're 6 p.m. right now, so I'm feeling loose.
Yeah. Remember the time you wanted to start drinking on the show?
It lasted 2 sips.
Yeah.
You're going to give yourself 2 weeks to make your decision, okay? Oh. What you're going to do is we're going to take a little chapter out of the Bachelor series, okay?
Okay.
You're going to have 2 great dates set up with a possible overnight situation.
Okay.
You're going to make sure it's like just the best date for each of them. Like one weekend is one girl, the next weekend is the other girl. Okay?
Yeah. Overnight dates.
Overnight dates. You're going to really envision this is my life with this person. Okay? And you're going to act like you're in a relationship. Like maybe you take like a little road trip somewhere. Like that's like a little easy to get to. But you spend the night. You enjoy each other. You have fun. You do a fun date. You really get to know them. And then after the second one, you're going to just make your decision.
Oh, wow. What if he goes on the first date on the first weekend?
Mm-hmm.
And then she's like, why are we not hanging out this weekend? We just went away together.
I know that you are falling in love with me.
Yeah.
And I want to take the weekend and really see if this is something I can jump into. And I promise after this weekend, I'll give you a very upfront answer.
Classic smartest girl advice. You're very
But really you're going to be balls deep in girl number 1.
Oh my gosh. Time is you're very into time.
What do you mean?
Oh, your advice you always wrap your advice in time. You're like you set a time on everything. You're like it's 2 weeks. It must happen now.
Yeah, cuz people will be in limbo forever. Like
Right.
they'll be in limbo until someone else makes the decision for them.
Yeah.
So like in my life, what I've learned is I don't ever want to be forced into a decision because someone else made it or because one of the options didn't want to wait around for me to decide. Like I'm very much like, okay, I have 4 days to decide this. I want this one. I want this thing. I want this. Like I don't ever want to be forced into a decision where I have no options because everything is gone and then it's like, okay, I guess I'll have this because I ran out of time.
Very good.
You got to make your life. You got to pick.
Okay. And what if he can't afford to take them away for the weekend? What's your
Then
second
do
option?
it from home. Like it doesn't have
Yeah.
to be. I just don't want them. I don't want you to accidentally bump into each other. Also, I think when you're away, you really get a more relaxed version of the person where it's like
Right.
you're just both having fun. So it's like the best case scenario, you know, like you're just enjoying it. But it doesn't have to be away.
That's very good. Yeah.
Play house.
You're 2 for 2.
Thank you.
Good job. That's incredible.
Yeah, thanks.
You got a lot of messages there.
Yeah.
Should we read some of the comments from the YouTube video?
I haven't read any on the new one. Should I wait till I lose weight to start dating? I don't think I'll ever be comfortable in my body.
Tough. I'll handle this one. Just because I've struggled with my weight more than you have. In fact, I'll take this entirely. My take is probably not right. Not people are not going to like it. But
Hot take incoming.
is it a girl or a guy?
Does it matter?
No,
It's a girl, but
it's a girl. Okay, Harry, what's her name?
I don't want to say.
All right, Rebecca.
Like, put the cheeseburger down.
No.
I'm just kidding.
Listen, I struggled with my weight all my life, and I know exactly where she's coming from. Like, it's like, even now I'm like a little out of shape, and I'm like, I don't really want to take pictures. I don't really want to like go to the beach. And so I am just a really, really strong proponent of like getting yourself in the shape that you want to be.
Yeah.
Before you bring someone else into your life. Now, a lot of people would say that's completely wrong because it's like, no, the person should love you for you and it doesn't matter. But I think you're going to make better choices when you're the weight you want. And I think you're going to attract the right people when you're the weight you want. And when you're comfortable with you, I don't think there's anything wrong with that. So, yeah.
Okay.
Work on yourself.
I think I agree. I think if you go into a relationship and you don't feel good about yourself,
Yeah.
you're going to bring so much insecurity into that relationship.
Yes.
Like, you're going to be like, if they compliment you, you're going to be like, no, that's not true. I look bad. Or, you know, like, you're going to like tarnish maybe like a really good relationship because of your insecurities. So you should like work on that, feel good about yourself, whether that's losing weight or not. Maybe you don't have to lose weight. Maybe you just have to feel confident. And as long as you're healthy,
Yep.
like you should feel healthy.
Yep. What if the guy, now let's play let's play devil's advocate. She goes out at the weight she's at. She starts dating somebody and he really, really just loves her for her. That's possible too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But she's never going to love her.
Oh, maybe she would be able to love her if he loved her.
Maybe.
Right.
Test it out on someone.
Yeah.
Try to date someone. See how it goes. If you feel like you're fighting a lot because of your insecurities, then maybe take like a year off of dating and just really work on yourself and then jump back in. Is sending nudes to another woman cheating in a relationship when we both have agreed to be with only each other and be exclusive? P.S. We have a kid together.
What woman wants your nudes?
Is sending nudes to another woman. So the guy, she's in a relationship I think is sending nudes, or she's sending, to another woman. So
It's a guy sending nudes to a woman, right?
So it's a girl dating a guy. They have a kid together, is what I'm assuming. And he's sending nudes to another woman. Is he cheating on her?
Yeah. You
Yeah.
can't do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's bad.
'Cause you're,
But and also like, what single woman is sitting there like, yo, send me some nudes?
I think a lot of people.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What kind of nudes do they want? They want like a shot of their
I'm not
penis?
telling you. You're like sending them out. They're like, your husband keeps sending me.
I mean, I just never heard of a woman wanting nudes. Like I could see if a man would want nudes.
Yeah. Well, girls are attracted to guys. It's like how you,
What's the right way to send a nude if you're a guy?
I don't know.
Like your pants like pulled down a little bit, like show a little neck, like
I think show the whole
Show the whole
shebang.
thing?
Yeah. The whole burrito.
that's daunting.
Maybe put like a can or something next to it, like a
Oh.
reference photo.
Oh, I thought you meant like put a can in front of it like Austin Powers, so you like hide it.
Oh, no. Like show them, like,
Oh yeah. Right.
because sometimes in a picture something could look smaller.
Mm-hmm.
So you want to like maybe put like an object next to it.
Yeah, like an 8-ounce Diet Coke.
Yeah.
can.
Or it would be fun if you did it like a few,
This
like a
mini can.
series. Yeah, the mini can.
Yeah. A series of what?
Like a series of things and like really show the woman. But to answer your question, it is cheating. And if he is convincing you it's not, he's lying. I'm sober
Okay.
and dating seems to be harder. I'm very go with the flow, love to laugh, and can have a good time with anyone. None of my dates have been truly negative at all, but it seems like we just have a good time, but I never make a connection. I'm not getting any second dates. P.S. People always seem to cancel on me last minute. Any tips?
Guy or girl?
It says anonymous, so I can't tell.
Sober.
Honestly,
that's gotta be tough.
I feel like you can meet someone in the program you're in. Like there's a,
Yeah, I mean, like if I was sober, I would not really. This is tough. I wouldn't really want to date somebody who like drank a lot. I mean, well,
Yeah.
here, this is the question: do you think being sober is affecting their dates, their
I
dating
think
ability?
that they think that,
Yeah.
but it's not true.
Yeah, I think so too.
Like, for example, like Jason doesn't drink.
Yeah.
So like he could say he's sober, but like he'll have a drink sometimes, but he's not a drinker.
Right.
But
And I have no problem sitting there watching everybody else drink.
but
In
that
fact, I think it's pretty
doesn't-
fun.
It doesn't like it's not something we even think about, right?
No, it's not something we
So
think
like I
about.
think when you're sober and you're doing that kind of work with yourself, you're thinking that the other person is like, oh, she's sober or he's sober, they're boring or they're this, and no one's thinking about that. Like no one's thinking about your sobriety but you.
Mm-hmm.
But you think other people are thinking about
Yeah,
it.
but it is tough to be sober, and like maybe it might be tough to like let loose a little bit on the date, let your guard down if you're not having a drink, and maybe he or she is like feeling that when they're on these first dates, and so they're not like being their fun self that they think they can be.
Yeah.
That's definitely tough to work through. I think it's really tough to be sober. If
Really?
you want to drink, oh my golly Wally.
I don't know. I think if you're looking for something serious, you should be sober when you're looking.
Right.
Or else you're like drunk, like for what? Like you don't know that. You should never be drunk with people you don't know, first of all. Like don't go on drinking dates and stuff.
Why do you think they're not getting second dates?
It's so this sucks to hear. But if it's a pattern, it's something you're doing. So like what I like to do with some of my friends when something like that happens or when it's like the first dates aren't working for whatever reason, I like to be like, okay, let's pretend this is a date. And like, even if it's like a girlfriend, like I've done that with girlfriends, it's like,
Yeah.
what are you, like, let's figure out what you're doing. And every time they're not acting the same way they're acting as if it was just me and my friend sitting there. You bring an awkwardness to it and you have to like practice taking that down. Like pretend it's your friend that you've known don't treat it like a date. Like pretend you're just meeting up with a friend and getting to know them and telling them about your day and hearing about theirs. Like you're putting an unnecessary thing, and people feel nervousness and they don't like it. People want to feel like you're warm.
Yeah, yeah. Don't want it too bad.
Don't want it too bad. But I don't know, because I feel like I come off like wanting it. But there's still a warmth because there's not an uncomfortableness. So you have to work through if you're feeling uncomfortable.
I've been on dates like that where I'm like not myself because I'm just nervous.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I did that with you, I think.
Yeah, but I kind of saw through it.
Right. I tried because I wanted it so
know.
bad.
Yeah, I wanted it too.
It's nice.
I saw you and I was like, I want that.
Go.
Yeah. So I think you gotta figure out what you're doing, because you're doing something.
Yeah.
But I don't know what it is. We can do a fake date.
Can you write another email so we can go more in depth? Like, send another email that we learn more about you.
Yeah.
Because from that, I'm not smart enough.
Also, I'm like, I'm an expert at first dates.
You are?
Like, I just feel like I've never went on a date and didn't have someone try to have a second date with me. Not one time in my whole life. I've no, like never, ever. So like, I'm really good at a first impression. And so I believe I can help you.
What do you do on a first date to guarantee that second date? Good. Maybe that could help the person.
I'm just myself.
Be yourself.
I'm myself, but also, so it depends. If you're a woman trying to be with a guy, so a lot of people get nervous and they just like go on and on and on about themselves. So on a first date, basically guys will like you, or guys will think that they like you if you're asking them a lot of questions about them and you're letting them talk about themselves. So when a guy likes you, so on date 2 or 3, you'll know because he'll start asking you about you. Once a guy starts asking you about you, you know you're in. But if on the first date you dodge everything about you and make it all about him, he will be obsessed with you. He'll be like, oh my God, she's so great. She's so amazing. And it's like, well, yeah, because I let you talk about yourself for an hour and a half, sir. But then he'll be like, then it will be reciprocated and he'll want to know about you.
Well, that was our first date. We used the same tactic.
We both did the exact same tactic. And I was like, enough about me, so your family. He's like, oh, enough about my family, so your family. And so it was really fun.
I used your tactic.
Use my tactic. And it worked out.
And then you said they have to wait to the second or third date for them to talk to them, to ask about that?
Yeah, because a guy listen. A guy loves a mystery. They love a girl where they're like, wait, like the date finished and they like them and they're like, I don't know anything about her. I need to know more. And then they're in. They want to know everything about you. Don't tell him a thing about yourself on the first date. He'll be so confused because he'll be like, wait, we were talking the whole time, but I know nothing. That's sexy.
I think that might be a dangerous piece of advice.
No, don't
you
tell
could
him.
really
Hey,
blow it.
don't even say your name.
Wear a paper bag.
No, just and I think this is a good thing because when you're asking those questions and just focusing on your date, you'll realize by their answers, do you like this person or not? And if it's no, then there should be no second date, and it doesn't matter that you didn't get to talk about you. It's done. But you will for sure get a second date, and it's up to you if you want to accept it or not.
Mm. Did you do that with me? Were you asking me a lot of questions? Were you using that tactic?
I don't like do specific tactics. I'm like a big people person. So like, I feel like I could meet anyone and I'll kind of know immediately what I'm good at reading a room. So like, I'll know what someone wants to talk about. I'll know if I'm talking too much. I'll know.
Yeah.
Like, I'm just like really good at.
The most interested person is the most interesting.
Yes, that's true.
Yeah. Yes.
And it's not a game. It's I'm genuinely interested in people.
Yeah.
So like, it's me. Before I tell you one thing about me, I want to know if I'm interested in you before I even waste my breath. Mm-hmm. So it's like me gathering information I need, and then if I have a second date, then I'll open up more.
Very good. Very good.
Don't open up too much.
We're crushing the advice today.
Yeah.
This is crazy.
Guys like nothing more than a woman that zips it.
Yes, we do.
Next. Okay. I've been seeing someone and she wants more. And if I'm being honest, I don't see a future.
Oh.
Every time I try to break up with her, she makes me feel guilty and I try giving it another shot. Do I just keep seeing her and see where it goes, or how do I handle this?
Been in this situation.
She got mad that one of her friends saw me on a dating app, so I can't even see other people right now. Poor you.
My man's stuck.
I have a great answer for this,
My
but you
man's
go
being
first.
held hostage.
You go first.
Well, it's very tough. You know, I know a lot of guys like this. They can't shake the girl.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's really tough. But you have to. You have to be, it's really hard because you don't want to hurt someone's feelings.
Yeah.
So you don't want to be like, hey, I don't like you.
Yeah.
Right? So how do you let somebody down? You could change your identity, move to Mexico. I've thought about doing that in a couple of my relationships.
In this one?
No, not in this one. So yeah, that's tough. What do you think?
Okay, I have the perfect answer.
Okay.
This is my favorite question.
Okay.
If you try to break up with someone and they make you feel guilty, or they try to convince you why you're making a mistake and they really like you, so you keep kind of giving it a shot and you always want to break up with them, and every time you try it kind of gets rejected. I'm really good at this. You have to stop breaking up with them in person. You got to cut that off. You have to write them a message and that's it. And then you never talk to them again. You don't see them again.
That's really good.
You don't, because people like that will keep sucking you back in and they're not making you feel comfortable, and they're taking the breakup as a suggestion and as a conversation when you've already decided.
That's really, really
yeah.
good.
That's why I do all my breakups via text.
You do?
How's
that gone for you?
It's always people get upset, but I think.
Did they ever go, I can't believe you did this over text?
Yeah, or it's you owe me a conversation. I'm coming over. We need to talk about this. I don't owe. I really believe if I've made the decision, I don't need to hear you out because I've already decided. So you can write me something and I'll choose if I want to read it or not. But if I've decided, why are we talking about? It's not a debate. It's not me asking, hey, should we break up? I've thought about it, so I don't need you to try to convince me that my thoughts are wrong.
You're on fire today.
Woo! And I do write breakup texts, so if you are interested, please.
Go to the Patreon right now. If you go to Nivine,
I'm going to add that on, breakup text.
If you go to the podcast Patreon, Nivine will write you a breakup text.
I'm good at it, too. And you can tell me, do you want it, down and dirty? Because I can be mean, or I can do it really sweet. Love the idea of this podcast.
Oh.
Hoping you have some advice for me.
Sirius XM.
Went on a date and it went really well. We ended up hooking up and we saw each other the next day too. He says he really likes me, but it's been a few weeks and he hasn't seen me. And he said he is definitely still interested when I asked him, but that he's just really busy. Do you think I should keep trying?
No.
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 Nope.
Yeah.
He doesn't like you.
Uh-uh.
And that sucks.
Mm-hmm. That sucks.
That sucks. You can be sad.
You should be sad now.
You can be sad for 5 minutes and then
Yeah.
Why would you be sad about someone that doesn't like you?
Right.
That's insane.
That's a tough one. It's I guess he would have called. He would have made time to see her.
He would have seen you.
Yeah.
100% he would have. No, brain surgeons have girlfriends. They're not. No one's too busy to see you or to do a FaceTime, or especially if you asked him if he's still interested. He knows you're questioning it or shaky on it. No.
Yeah. Well, there you go.
Sorry. And don't let your brain trick you and make up like excuses. And don't talk to your girlfriends that are like, no, he likes you. He's just so busy.
Right.
It's a no.
Right. Yeah. Unfortunately.
There's not a chance.
And the best thing you can do is move on, and if he'll see you that you've moved on, and that'll really make him second guess his decision to not call you right away after you hooked up.
Yeah, but don't post things and stuff thinking that he'll see it and change his mind. He does not like you.
Well, that might work.
No.
He might be really busy. I mean, I think guys.
No, listen to me. He doesn't. Don't. No. There's no excuse. Like that person, for whatever reason, maybe it has nothing to do with you. He does not want to see you.
No, I mean, I think there's situations where a guy is working so much and he's not thinking about that, and maybe down the road. But I wouldn't expect for him to come after you now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Moving on.
That was the last one.
Do you have any voicemails?
That's a gruesome way to end.
Little bit of a.
Let's see. I don't know if we have. I think we do.
12 received Sunday at 6:11 p.m.
Yeah, this is Ron. Yeah, I wanted to see and try this dating setup thing. Just try something new. Because why not? Yeah, just hit me up back and listen again. Obviously. Thanks and take care.
Press 4 for the previous.
Say his name was Duran.
Press 3 for advanced.
Yeah.
Let's call him back.
Can you talk?
Yeah. Oh, hi. This is Jason and Nivine from the Smartest Girl in the World podcast.
Wait, actually?
Yeah, it's us. We're calling. Is it Duran?
Yeah.
Duran. Deron.
No, Theron. Oh my god.
Cheron. Sharon.
Sharon?
Sharon.
No,
T-H. Sharon.
Yeah.
Ah.
That sounds like a
fucking
superhero
way.
name.
It does sound like a superhero.
Badass. Yeah, no. Oh my
Duran,
God.
we're recording right now. Is it okay if we record you for the show?
Yeah, sure. Holy fucking shit. I didn't even know this was gonna happen.
Oh.
That was holy fuck.
Amazing. How old are you?
I'm 20.
20 years old. Where do you live?
I'm in Maryland, Clarksburg.
Amazing. You like it there?
It fucking sucks. I'm trying to get out, but
Yeah. I
pretty
hear you.
cool.
Are you in school or do you work?
Yeah. Currently, I'm working and doing school right now. Yes.
Oh, doing a little bit of both.
Yeah.
Okay, and how are you finding it with the ladies these days?
I don't know. I don't think they try as much over here as they used to. So it's yeah. It's just like I go up. I'm like, hey, and then they're like, I have a boyfriend, or like, just the casual, basic shit.
Yeah.
So I'm just like, okay.
Have you tried like a dating app where there's like guaranteed singles?
Yeah. They same thing. They'll add me, and then I'll make them up like, hey, how's it going? Simple conversation. Nothing crazy.
Yeah.
And then left undelivered or some other shit. Like it's just kind of like I was like, okay, not enough of the dating apps. I'm just gonna go for it.
Mm-hmm.
What about school?
The school.
Any girls at school?
It's cool. Like like with that, it's like they'll be sociable like at the moment, but then it's like they either lead you on or it's just they could just be like, how do I say it?
They're giving you the runaround.
Yeah, the runaround, like the mixed signals type of thing. So it's just like, okay, you know what? Enough.
Okay, walk me through. What's your ideal girl? What kind of girl are you looking for?
Honestly, something that can match my energy for like, I'm an energetic type of outgoing guy, and something, just someone with common sense, someone really supportive of what I got to do to make it on top. That's really it. I really, so nothing crazy. I'm not materialistic. I don't really ask for much. I just want is support and just themselves. That that's all I want.
What do you want to
That's all
do?
I want.
What do you want to do with your life?
I want to have my business with computers and a car shop.
Ooh, car shop.
Very good. Okay,
Yeah.
two big ones.
Yeah.
Well, I would say if you're 20 years old and you want your own two businesses, don't even worry about women right now.
Start your stuff.
Start your stuff, and literally it will come.
Yeah, when you have the car shop, the girls will come.
Oh yeah. Yeah. For
You
sure.
know, I don't think there's anything wrong with just like working on yourself and
You're too young.
Yeah.
yeah,
For sure. Yeah.
It's also tough when a guy is 20 too. Like 20 years old
Yeah,
is
like
such a tough age.
girls are gonna brush you off right now.
Yeah. It's just like
The girls that are 20 are going after guys that are like 25, right?
that is true.
Yeah, you're in a
that's very
weird
true.
age range.
20's
Yeah,
tough.
my ex, yeah, she
Tell us-
thought
tell
just
us.
because I was 20, she thought I could do like all these things, but it's like I was bullshitting so much in high school and all that shit, and I didn't really get my shit together at that time.
Mm-hmm.
Like I didn't get like my license and all that. But I mean, I got everything now. Like I locked in, I got a job, a license, and all that stuff. So I'm cooling. But at the time, she was just pushing me because when I got my license and all that, she like demanded me to get like a car. Oh, let's move out. Let's do this. Let's do that.
No.
And we were only like 6 months in the relationship, and I'm like, what the fuck,
Ron, that is the most important thing that you've said in this 4-minute conversation. You found a girl, You found a girl, and what did she want? She wanted to push you towards something that you weren't ready for.
Yeah.
Right? So
Yeah.
that you got to be really careful of. We have a saying around here: better to be single, or what is it?
Then taken for granted.
Then
But
taken for
that
granted.
doesn't
No,
work
that doesn't
in
apply.
him. That
Never mind,
doesn't
never
apply
mind.
to him.
Yeah.
I was trying to do a
Yeah, because
callback.
I gotta be honest. Yeah, ever since I became single, like I generally found myself, and I generally know what I want to do, and it's just striking for what I have to do. If it, like with someone or without anyone, like I will do this no matter what. I gotta lock in.
Dude, that is awesome. I'm so proud of you and happy for you. That is such a gift that you know exactly what you want and that you've locked in. And most people your age have not done that yet.
Yeah.
I'm still trying to do it myself. And so good. That's really good that you did that.
And
Thank you. I really needed to hear that.
do you have an Instagram?
Yes.
Do you want to shout out your Instagram if there is someone listening that can keep up with you and wants to help you grow and be there? They can find you.
Yeah, definitely. It's _.no_LXFTJ.
Okay, we got to fix that name. We got to fix that handle.
What?
Yeah. So the LXF part, it's short for life. That because I didn't want to do like no left TJ like spelled out and just look. So I was like, we'll definitely work on the username. Don't worry, I got you.
_no. What is it again? _no what?
L.
_.no_LXFTJ.
Okay.
_.
Yeah.
Yeah, _. Yeah.
Okay. First of all, you got to change that right now.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it.
Well,
right
actually,
now.
wait for the episode to come
because
out.
a bunch of girls are gonna be messaging you from this, so don't change it just yet.
I got you.
They're like, is he a bot?
Yeah, like it's not real.
No. This was one I had for the user. It was the Vibe with TJ, but then I was like, okay, that's just such a cliche name to have.
That's way better.
Oh, really?
No, I don't like that one.
Vibe with TJ?
No, it sounds like you're running like a brothel or something. Like I don't.
Yeah, see, I'm not the only one. Yeah.
I want to vibe with TJ.
Like, hey, do you want to vibe with?
I want to vibe with him. Go check out cars.
Yeah.
No,
All right. Yeah.
It's a vibe. No, maybe not. Actually, listen to Nivine Tehran. She's really good. What's your nationality?
My nationality?
Yeah.
My nationality. I'm like. What do you mean, like?
What's your ethnicity? Are you? What are you?
Oh, I'm Puerto Rican,
Yeah?
Guatemalan, and black.
Yeah. Okay.
Hell yeah.
All right. Vibing with TJ.
Yeah.
And listen to Nivine. Nivine actually has really good advice for guys. What do you think he should do next?
I think focus on you for right now, and then when you turn 21, go nuts with the women.
Oh yeah, 21. I turn next month, so I'm gonna.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Next
Yeah.
month you're gonna see even 20 to 21, you're gonna notice a big difference.
All right, well, I'm looking forward to it. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, and it's the summertime too, so that's a wonderful time to maybe meet somebody. But always put yourself first and keep doing what
yeah,
you're
of course.
doing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, definitely for sure. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
all
so
right.
that was awesome. Yeah, I appreciate you guys.
All right, well, Tehran, thank you so much, and we'll be on next week's episode on Wednesday, and
All right.
and we can't wait to see if you get any DMs, and if you get any DMs,
Let me know.
Will you call us back and leave a message?
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, definitely.
All right. Well, listen, thank you so much, and good luck, and congratulations on, doing such a good job with yourself, and
Yeah, you're gonna go far.
You're gonna go really far. Just be patient and hang in there.
Oh, wow, thank you. That really meant a lot to hear. I really needed that today. Thank you so much.
Okay. All right. Tehran, we'll see you next time.
We love you.
We love you.
All right.
All right.
Love you, man.
See you later.
Bye.
Bye-bye. 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 Wow, what a nice fella.
20?
I mean, what really excited me about him was that he knows what he wants to do.
Yeah.
And he's trying to accomplish it, because that will attract the ladies.
Shh. Do you hear people? No. Okay. Sorry, I heard gunshots and then I was like, imagine there's like a whole shootout happening. We're like, haha, love.
Well, that's what I always think.
The end of the world is happening. And
We're
here.
talking to Tehran. Well, that was really good.
Yeah.
It was exciting. It's so fun to talk to people. Will you guys please call in and leave messages? Because it's so fun to talk to people and hype people up.
Yeah.
And let them know, let you guys know that you guys are doing a good job. And, that was just great. I really get off on
I
that.
like him.
Yeah.
Ew.
Oh, come on.
Ew.
Is that not a phrase you can say anymore?
No.
What? I get off on that?
Stop. Don't say that.
Why? What's wrong with saying that?
You're going to get in trouble.
With who? With you?
No, with our listeners.
I don't mean it like that. It just gives me like a rush. It's like, oh, it's awesome. Like he's doing.
Digging yourself in a hole. Yeah, before you try to find your person, you gotta, even girl, like everyone has to come as their best self with their stuff together.
Mm-hmm.
Or a really set plan of what they're doing. You'll want to be with the person that sees you as the best. And I feel like guys always cheat on the girl that was with them from the beginning. Because then they meet someone and they're like, oh, you're so cool. You have all these things. And they see them in a different light. And guys never want to be with the girl that sees them as a low. So like they'll always leave you for like the next person. So be careful about that.
Oh, God.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, good advice. Good advice. All right, well, there you go. There's another episode. Episode
Another
3.
one.
Don't forget to go to the Patreon.
Yeah, we have a
that you've
Patreon
built.
now.
Yeah, the link is there. And what are some of the things that people can get there on the Patreon?
You can get a super special bonus episode. We're going to put extra videos on there, giving more advice, giving the people what they want.
Mm-hmm.
And
also, you can do a relationship.
You can do a personalized relationship advice Zoom call with us, or you can do a if you are single and you want help with your dating profile, we can help you with that.
Nivine can write you a breakup text.
Yeah, I can write you a breakup
you'd
text.
like.
You can do like just one-on-one Zooms with us, and we can just figure things out for you.
And we're going to give a 10-minute bonus episode every week too, right?
Yes.
Okay, so we're going to do that now, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right.
No?
We love you guys. Thank you so
You hit
much. I'm
me.
sorry I'm so kicked back. What do you want me to do? I like being kicked back.
I mean, we're in his house, guys. What do you want
I'm
him to
kicking back. I got to run the cameras and the audio too,
Love you guys.
Love you guys. We'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye-bye.